Hi. Now, in this lesson, we're going to look at a year one maths lesson. So using the iPad and how we can be really creative with using the iPad. So we're going to focus on geometry and shapes. So the first thing that we need to do, there's a little bit of setting up for the teacher, but the first thing that's going to happen in the lesson is the students are going to take some photographs. Now, we're going to introduce this lesson quite suddenly. We're going to say something like an alien species has landed on planet Earth and they're in trouble because they need to find straight lines and shapes. So I've got some examples of the videos here. So watch this one. And then we have the translated version of the same thing.
Earthlings, help! Can anyone hear me? This is Beep from the planet Zog, and we have a level 5 emergency. Look at my world, it's too wobbly. We don't have any of your straight lines or pointy corners. Everything is just gloop. The great galactic flop is starting. If you don't show us what a square or a triangle or a circle or a rectangle is, we're going to be dying. Planet Zog is doomed to wobble into oblivion. Please, help find the shapes. Save us. Hurry.
So the students watch both of these videos, so that gives context to what we have to do. So then what the students are going to do is they're going to use their iPad to go and take some photographs around the classroom, or outside if you've got that facility to do that. So the children have to go and take photographs of circles, squares, rectangles, triangles, and if they really want to move forward, they can actually take photographs of octagons, pentagons, hexagons, and things like that as well. Once they've taken the photographs, we get to the point where we can start using the iPad to mark up and annotate the pictures. So as a teacher, this is what you would demonstrate. So we're going to go into our photos. They would have taken all of their photographs. I've prepared some that I did earlier. So if I go into my photographs, but then we've got a rectangle, a circle, a square, another circle, and some triangles. Well, kind of triangles anyway. So now what we're going to do is we're going to actually mark these up. So let's take the rectangle. So we're going to tap on the rectangle. We're going to tap on this button here, and that puts us into the edit mode. So there's a lot of things we can do and adjust on here, but we're going to go to the markup tools. So we're going to click on the markup tools. If you get a message like this, just click OK. And now we have got our tools, our pen tools at the bottom of the screen. And you can see there's lots of different pen tools that we can use. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just choose this one, the normal pen. I'm going to make it thick. We're going to have a thick pen. And I'm going to choose a light colour now. Let's choose a yellow. And we're going to mark up by identifying the rectangles in this picture. So we could say here, straight away, here is one rectangle. Now, I've got several in here, so I'm going to use a different colour now. And there's a rectangle here as well. So we can mark these ones up. And those students that you want to move forward, you could get them to write an R in the middle for a rectangle. So I'm going to use a different colour for that. Let's choose a blue. And then I'm going to type R for rectangle in the middle. So that's our first one. We've marked that one up. We can click on the tick. Now we have to click the tick again, and then we can scroll on to our next picture. Now here's our next one. So again, we're going to tap on this button here to open into edit mode. Then we're going to tap on our pen. We're going to click OK. Now we have our markup tools. Now I'm going to, this time we've got a circle. So there are a few circles, if you notice, on here as well. I'm going to tap my pen. We're going to make sure it's at the thickest end. Then let's choose a colour. So I'm going to use green this time. And there is a circle that I can then mark up. Okay. Now I can see there's some other circles on my switch there. Now what I can do, they're very small. And so if you're not using the pen and you're using your finger, you can scroll in here, and I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to choose the color wheel here, and let's choose a purple, like so. Now we can tap out of this now, and now I can draw around. There is one. These are all circles, like so. As an extension task, you might want to get the children to add the letter C for circle, or they could write out the word circle. So I'm going to choose a blue again, and I'm going to do a C in the middle here. And then we can click the tick, and then we tap the tick again. And then what we can do then is move on to the next one, and we mark this one up as well. So 2 activities we've done so far. We've taken the photographs and we've done a little treasure hunt around the classroom to find the different shapes. Then we've marked up our photos. Now what we need to do, we need to go into our keynotes. So I'm going to come out of my photos and we're going to go into keynotes. Now your teacher would have sent you this keynote either via Showbie or another method of getting that keynote to the students. So let's go into keynotes. So this is the keynote the teacher needs to create. So what the students are going to do is they're going to be able to actually put their pictures in this collage. So they would press the plus, they would choose photo or video, and then they would choose the correct one. So here is the square, and that will put it in. So if we want the circle, choose photo or video, and then we can choose the correct one. And the other one that we did, we could do the rectangle, choose photo or video. There's the rectangle. And finally, we've got one here that's another object that they may have taken a photograph of. So let's choose that one. And I've got an octagon there. And then what I can do is I can change that. Now I could use the voice recognition to do this. So I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to press the microphone. Octagon. And there is our finished presentation. Then what the students do, they're going to export this to their learning platform. So Showbie, so they can do that by pressing this button, go to export, and they can export it as an image and then send that image to Showbie. So we click on export here. We've only got one slide, so we can do all the slides. We can do export. Then you can choose Showbie from the list and add it there. Or equally, you could save the image like so. Now, to create this, it's very, very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a brand new keynote presentation. Let's do a blank one. Let's delete these text boxes. And now we're going to add an image. You can put any image in here. So I'm going to choose a photo and I'm going to choose the rectangle. I'm going to choose the square. That's inserted it. So now we're going to shrink this down, but we want to make this a placeholder. Okay, so to do that, we're going to go up to Format, and then we're going to press Image, and then we're going to set as a placeholder. So we tap on Set as a placeholder. Now the students will be able to press that little plus button to actually change the image. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add a text box there, and we're going to call this circle, move that into the correct place, and then let's tap and tap. Now actually what I also like to do is I like to go to the format, I like to go to style, and I like to put an image around it. So we're going to put a border around it, and let's choose that one as well. So it just stands out a little bit. So I like to actually style it. You don't have to do that. So now I've got that one there. I can tap it. If I keep my finger on it and tap again, I select both of them, copy, and then paste. And then this one, we can change that then to square. We'll paste again. Now you can change this to however you want it to look. I then put a background in, so I can change the background. You can add an image if you want to. We can add a color. So different colors there. Let's choose a light color there. Like so, but you could put an image in the background with lots of shapes. That's what I did with the last one. But that's how you are going to create your placeholder keynote. And then what you can do is then airdrop or put this into Showbie by sharing that into the correct application that you want so you can get it to the children. So that's a year 1 maths lesson on shapes. We started by introducing them to a scenario where an alien was coming down to planet Earth and was in trouble with their planet. They needed shapes. And by the way, all the resources for this video, the videos of the alien, the template that I've got here and the lesson plan are all linked in the description below. So please take a look at those. So the students will take photographs of the different types of shapes around the classroom or outside the classroom if you want to do that. They will then use the markup tool to highlight the shapes within their picture, and then differentiated, they could put the name of the shape in there or just put the letter that it begins with. And then the children use Keynote and then add them pictures into Keynote to create a collage of all the shapes that they've created. Then we can export that as an image and upload it to the learning platform of your choice. So that is the year 1 maths lesson. Anything you want to ask or anything you've got to say, please leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Enjoy!